Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. Today is eBay Saturday. For new viewers who are just tuning in for the first time, asking what exactly is eBay Saturday, well, simply put, it is going to be an ongoing weekly segment where we discuss some of the negatives, and yes, there will be some positives as well, of being either a buyer or a seller on the eBay platform. Now, this video, we're going to talk about seller's fees and the association of having higher dollar product. So, last week, my buddy Mike Mordecai and I were discussing, transactions that, certain figures that I want, that he wants to trade for. And the main reason, and, Fox Fury said it as well, transaction fees are the biggest issue with eBay. And my buddy Kirk, he had a good selling week, sold about $800 worth, got about $600 net pay out of that. That is a complete waste. I'm sorry, but if I sell something for $20, I expect to get $20 for that item. Problem is, if I sell this guy right here, he's about a 3-inch figure, probably weighs about 4 ounces. I might sell this, let's say it sells for $10. I might have to charge you $6 in shipping just to ship out that one item. That could potentially cost, let's say, $3.90 in shipping. But I know that eBay is going to take out about 20% in shipping cost or seller's fees. So now, as a seller, I'm forced to charge you more in selling fees or shipping costs because the shipping price is not taxed. If shipping is $1, for example, and I charge you $20 shipping, guess what? That $19 extra goes to me as the seller. So, last week, I kind of talked about my frustration with these overly priced products. And yeah, people, they do list items like this, with the shipping cost of $10, and it is extremely frustrating. When you know something should cost $5, or if you buy a carded figure, Hasbro, LJ, and what have you, and maybe shipping is about $8 or $9, and someone's charging you $15 or $20 shipping on that, it drives me absolutely insane. That's why I think one of the main reasons I ever, do so much business with so many people, I try my best to save on shipping costs. So if I buy an $8 item on auction and, shipping is $9, I might say, hey, let me see what else they got available. See if I can, win other items for affordable prices and combine shipping. If the seller is honest and they do the right thing, that $9 for one item plus maybe another pound or so, maybe they charge you $10, $11 on shipping, whereas it normally would have sold for, let's say, $27 shipping. Seller's fees, like I said, they take about 15 to 20% on average for your sales. And I'm not necessarily, I'm using myself as an example, but I'm not saying I necessarily do this all the time, or even, sparingly. It's just I'd rather use myself as opposed to, putting the blame on someone else, right? So, hypothetically, if I was selling, again, I gotta use examples. If I was selling this for $20 and I wanted no less than $20, I didn't want to put it on auction. I just want to do it by it now because I know it wouldn't sell for the price I wanted on auction, right? So I do it by it now for $20. It's going to sit on my listing forever. Months, possibly years, before I either A, decide to just give it away, meaning lower the price to like $3 or something, price I'm not comfortable or not happy with, or B, just completely remove the listing altogether because it's not going to sell. So if I want $20, I essentially got to charge you $25 to $30 to make sure that I get that $20 net pay. And that's what is a huge detriment to the eBay platform. So when Mike and I were talking about this, one of the things I thought about is in, I believe, February, my AAA membership renews. It renews every year. And I don't know how much it charges. I think it's like $90 a year. Here's the thing. eBay can literally do the exact same thing that AAA does. Technically, I feel like eBay should be a free use for anyone, any user, either buyer or seller or both. But if they want to earn extra money, they could probably charge a one-time yearly membership fee, let's say $100. Do you know how filthy rich eBay can get simply by charging $100 per customer? I mean, you've got millions and millions and millions of customers all over the planet that use eBay. At $100 a person, I mean, that is absolutely sick. You could buy a baseball team and then some with that. I mean, that's how many billions of dollars is that, you know? 7 billion. Well, not everybody uses it. So let's say 500 million people use it at $100 a pop. Insane numbers. But no, the company makes itself even more filthy rich by taking away from those who, and this is no longer just, you know, grandma selling knickknacks from around the house as she tries to downsize. I'm pretty sure that's what it was in the early or late 90s, early 2000s. Nowadays, most people, they don't do auctions. They do buy it now because a lot of people are legitimate businesses. I call it my business on eBay as well, but it's not like a brick and mortar store or anything. You know, I buy and sell, and, you know, that's basically how I, you know, earn my living nowadays. Yeah, I'm retired, so, you know, the VA obviously covers household and living expenses, so that retirement pay is good, but, you know, keeping this collection going strong, you know, I don't want to cut into those funds that are left over. That stuff goes into savings. So how do I keep this collection going? How do I go out and buy random things or, you know, make repairs around the house? What I sell on eBay and Mercari are what makes the difference. So I know that eBay, you know, the board members from eBay will not watch this video, and even if anyone ever did come across this, it's not like they would actually, you know, heed my recommendation. But eBay, if you are ever watching this, any board members, anyone higher ups, think about this. There are a lot of times I've had to go off of eBay to do business with somebody. So if I'm working with somebody and I'm buying a carded LJN figure and we agree to a $1,500 purchase price, I will PayPal that $1,500 to them to ensure that they get the full balance, as opposed to them selling it to me on eBay where maybe they get $1,100, maybe $1,200 if they're lucky. So, no. People that I bought from a ton and people that I trust, yeah, I'll tell them, hey, I'll message them and I'll be like, look, if you see any auctions that I win, you know what? Bundle that stuff up, cancel the order. I will pay you through PayPal just so that you get the full balance. I've done that with a lot of people, and I'll probably continue doing it because it is a scam. What this business is doing, a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and it's frustrating to see them taking away from those who are basically scraping by for the most part. And I think a lot of us are in that situation. So. eBay wise, I think this was never supposed to be like a crazy long video. You know, I think a lot of these eBay videos are probably going to hover around 10 minutes or so. Occasionally I'll start talking about more things, giving more examples, and it'll get up there 15, 20 minutes, but none of these videos are planned on being super long. You know, this is just to kind of be as informative as possible for those who might be interested. On a side note, a couple videos ago, I mentioned I'm looking for Q&A questions. So I'm looking for questions because I still want to do those Q&A sessions again, and I haven't really gotten any like major questions, you know, big time questions that could, you know, fill up a video. I think the last request really was talking about, as a new buyer or new collector on eBay, what are some of the ways to navigate the system and whatnot. And I thought that was great. That was a fantastic question, and it took up an entire video. So, questions like that, very important. Very important for my channel, and very, very important for my ability to, help others and kind of, give them a little bit more information than what they may already have. So, all right, guys, that is the conclusion of this particular video. If you guys have any questions, not even Q&A related, talking about this particular video, subjects that you would like to know about or would like to hear more on regarding eBay, positives, negatives, recommendations that you personally have, please leave those comments. I'd love to read them, and there's a good chance I might use them in a future video. So, these videos, as I always say for you guys. So, alright, that is it for now. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.